Now he says he told me, and my guy Jordan is over there. He said, "Now they're gonna come for you." I said, "Can't come for me for what? I didn't say anything."
Right.
He said, "They're gonna come, and they're gonna say a lot of different things, and they're gonna be some people that you thought you might be able to get that they're not gonna come now."
Right.
And that's absolutely has happened. That's absolutely has happened.
We place people on these pedestals and we say, "Oh no, you can't do no wrong." We don't even want to hear it.
Right.
And when you hear Katt say, you know what they do? They don't say anything and they act like it didn't happen. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm unapologetic and I'm unwavering about it. Because when I see this woman, Oprah Winfrey, how do you as a black woman watch another black woman be thrown under the bus based off of a lie? What I won't do is be quiet. I won't go away. I won't back down.
Is one of the biggest names in show business really working behind the scenes to shut down Shannon Sharpe's popular podcast, Club Shay Shay? Over the past few weeks, rumors have been flooding social media that none other than Oprah Winfrey might be at the center of a plan to discourage A-list guests from appearing on Shannon's show. Shannon himself recently addressed the swirl of gossip, saying he can't figure out why so many high-profile personalities, folks who once seemed eager to sit down with him, have suddenly decided to back out. He also admits that after certain explosive interviews, he's been facing a storm of backlash he never saw coming. Some fans are pointing to Oprah, theorizing that she's pulling her considerable weight to stop Shannon from hosting interviews that push buttons in Hollywood's upper circles. Shannon hasn't directly named Oprah, but he's confessed to being baffled by how quickly people went from, "I'd love to be on your show," to "thanks, but no thanks." The tension rose after two bombshell segments on Club Shay Shay featuring Katt Williams and Monique, both known for speaking openly about what they see as corruption and betrayal among entertainment's most powerful figures. Could their revelations have rubbed certain Hollywood titans the wrong way? Is Oprah really behind a campaign to squeeze out Shannon? Or are we looking at overblown whispers? Strap in, because this story is about to get wild. Monique's turbulent history with Oprah Winfrey is where this all begins. Years ago, Monique starred in the Lee Daniels directed film, Precious, a project co-produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry. After Monique refused to do extra press work without additional pay, she says she was all but blackballed in the industry. Almost overnight, the difficult-to-work-with label trailed her like a dark cloud. A big part of Monique's anger also stems from a personal betrayal. She had confided in Oprah about a traumatic childhood experience, being abused by a family member. According to Monique, Oprah turned around and blindsided her by inviting that same family member, plus her parents, onto the Oprah Winfrey Show to discuss it on national TV without Monique's knowledge. For Monique, this was the ultimate violation of trust, and she's never been shy about holding Oprah accountable for it. Fast forward to this year, Monique appeared on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay, and aired out those same grievances again, saying Oprah played a major role in wrecking her reputation. Shortly after that episode caught fire, fans began whispering that Oprah wasn't about to let Shannon Sharpe get away with giving a platform to people who accuse her of shady tactics. Shannon, for his part, has admitted that he's perplexed by the sudden hostility from folks he's worked with in the past. He's heard the rumors that Oprah might be orchestrating the pushback, but points out that there's no concrete proof. Even so, the timing is suspicious enough that chatter about a potential Hollywood takedown plans keep growing. Before Monique set things ablaze, Katt Williams was the one who kicked off the real buzz. Earlier this year, Katt joined Club Shay Shay and made statements about powerful gatekeepers in Hollywood. He warned Shannon that these people wouldn't be thrilled about him giving airtime to controversial guests who name names and reveal secrets. Initially, most of the audience wrote this off as Katt's usual humor. He's known for wisecracks and outlandish stories, but everything changed when some of Shannon's prospective guests abruptly canceled, and Shannon started hearing rumors about his personal life being attacked. Suddenly, Katt's so-called jokes didn't sound like jokes. He had predicted that Shannon's platform would skyrocket in popularity, but would also get him in hot water with industry giants, and that's precisely what happened. The Katt Williams interview became one of YouTube's most viewed podcast episodes ever, skyrocketing Shannon's online presence. Yet the success came with a steep price: conflicts, cold shoulders from potential guests, and whisper campaigns about Shannon's private life. Katt had tried to tell him, "They're gonna come for you," and now Shannon finds himself in the crosshairs of an unseen tension he can't quite pin down. From day one, Shannon Sharpe has made it clear he's not out to conduct a 60-minute style investigation. He's a former NFL star turned sports expert, not a deep-diving journalist. His goal with Club Shay Shay is to let guests speak freely about their experiences, no matter how shocking they may be. He joked that his show isn't designed to fact-check every claim, and if someone wants to spill tea about Hollywood's biggest names, he'll let them, as long as it's their own story to tell. In interviews following the Katt Williams episode, Shannon admitted he was blindsided by how vicious the backlash became. A few celebrities and industry people he once considered acquaintances or even friends started taking shots at him, saying he never should have given Katt free rein to criticize and expose certain figures. Shannon shrugs off most of these complaints, insisting he's just providing a platform. Yet he also confesses a level of worry. He says that sure, he expected some pushback because Katt Williams is a divisive figure, but the intensity of it, people called him behind closed doors, scolding him for not reining in Katt's bold statements, caught him off guard. And when Monique doubled down on the Oprah drama, the tension reached new heights. While Shannon hasn't named Oprah directly, he's aware that many insiders blame her circle for the abrupt chill that's fallen over his once popular guest list. Right now, that's all speculation, but Shannon says he finds the sudden shift in attitudes more than a little strange. After her original appearance on Club Shay Shay went viral, Monique recently fanned the flames again while touring with Katt Williams. She ranted about Oprah and Tyler Perry in her stand-up routines, blasting them for allegedly betraying black talent. Even as critics accuse her of being bitter or holding a grudge, she's doubled down, claiming she's speaking up not just for herself, but for people like Shannon who might find themselves targeted for airing unflattering truths about Hollywood powerhouses. Monique has made it clear that she blames Oprah for fueling many of the rumors that overshadowed her career. Everything from difficult to work with labels to claims of being ungrateful. She also suggests Oprah's behind attempts to sabotage Shannon's show, warning that powerful individuals do not like having their names dragged into controversy. Despite the pushback, Monique shows no signs of dropping the subject. In her mind, these battles don't just revolve around personal vendettas, they highlight a systemic issue in the entertainment industry where a handful of influential people can shut you out overnight. Talk to anyone who's been in Hollywood long enough, and they'll whisper about so-called gatekeepers. These are folks with enough clout to make or break careers. Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry are said to top that list, especially for black entertainers. Their productions have launched careers and provided vital opportunities for many. Critics like Monique and Katt Williams believe they also close ranks when challenged, protecting their reputations and standing by using their influence to bar dissenters from major projects. A telling example is how quickly Monique went from Oscar-winning actress to someone who reportedly struggled to land roles. Another is how Katt Williams, a once in-demand comic, claims he was labeled crazy and unreliable when he couldn't conform. Even 50 Cent, a powerful figure in his own right, came out to support Monique, calling on Tyler Perry to apologize and try to make things right. So this isn't just Monique's fight. It's part of a broader argument that certain moguls in Hollywood are so revered that criticizing them is seen as career suicide. Now add Shannon Sharpe into the mix. He's respected in sports media, but he's a relative newcomer in the Hollywood talk show game. Could the rumors be right that Oprah, or people in her orbit, pulled strings to ensure Shannon's guest roster dried up? People talk about Tyler Perry as well, but there's less direct evidence linking him to Shannon's struggles. It's worth noting that none of these claims have been officially proven, and Oprah herself has maintained public silence on the matter. Still, the suggestion alone is enough to send fans into a frenzy. What's fueling these allegations further is Monique's claim that she has receipts on Oprah, evidence or documentation that Oprah has actively sabotaged careers behind the scenes. She hasn't released anything concrete, but her confidence in referencing these receipts make her supporters believe there's more going on than meets the eye. Combine that with Shannon Sharpe's abrupt wave of cancellations, and it's a recipe for non-stop speculation. Club Shay Shay's numbers are huge. Its interviews frequently rack up millions of views. That kind of visibility can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it brings Shannon a broader audience than ever before. On the other, it places him squarely in the crosshairs of people who hate seeing secrets dragged into the spotlight. If these rumors are true, Oprah's alleged maneuvering could be an attempt to turn off that spotlight for good. Then there's a possibility that these stories are exaggerated, fanned by the internet's tendency to spin rumors into epic sagas. For all we know, it may just be a coincidence that certain guests have backed out after Katt Williams and Monique came on. Shannon may be correct that the timing is only suspicious in hindsight, but without a formal statement from Oprah, Tyler Perry, or the other rumored behind-the-scenes figures, we're left to wonder if Monique is right about them playing dirty whenever they're challenged. While Monique is used to being the center of a feud, she's battled Hollywood heavyweights for over a decade. Shannon Sharpe's finds himself in unfamiliar territory. He's known for his quick wit and loud opinions in sports debates, but dealing with the wrath of entertainment moguls is a different ballgame. He stressed publicly that he just wants to run a fun, engaging podcast without policing everything his guests say. He's also addressed the personal attacks that have sprung up since the Katt Williams interview. Some have spread rumors questioning Shannon's sexuality or calling him unprofessional for letting certain guests rant. For Shannon, this is an uncomfortable place. He said he won't demand scripts or pre-approved topics, but he also doesn't want his name dragged through the mud just because he gives folks like Monique and Katt Williams an open mic. He's hinted that industry pressures has made him think twice about who he invites next. Still, he appears determined to keep Club Shay Shay running, regardless of who might disapprove. The emotional toll can't be understated. Shannon's used to personal challenges from his days in the NFL. Tackling adversity is second nature. But social media backlash, silent blackballing, and whispered allegations are a different form of conflict. He's in a position where speaking too openly could escalate tensions, but staying silent might let rumors about him fester unchecked. Fans are urging him to stay strong, while critics say he should rein in sensational claims made by his guests. So is Oprah truly orchestrating a campaign to knock Shannon Sharpe's show off its fast-rising pedestal? Or is this a case of the rumor mill going into overdrive, fueled by Monique's history and Katt Williams' knack for stirring up controversy? For now, we don't have a smoking gun that proves Oprah is calling the shots to sink Club Shay Shay, yet the timing is undeniably dramatic. Monique's repeated warnings about blacklisting in Hollywood and Katt Williams' prophecy that they will come for Shannon feel eerily aligned with what Shannon is now experiencing. This entire saga reveals how fragile a platform can be when powerful figures disapprove of the stories being told. Hollywood may appear glamorous, but behind the scenes, influence can be a double-edged blade. 1 minute, your podcast or performance is skyrocketing. The next, you might be shut out by the very people who once seemed thrilled to work with you. Monique knows that feeling all too well, and now Shannon Sharpe might be getting a taste of it too. Ultimately, only time will tell if Shannon can ride out this storm. If the rumors are baseless, they might fade away as new headlines emerge. If there's truth in them, however, we may see more major guests mysteriously vanish from his lineup. One thing is certain, Monique and Katt Williams have ignited a conversation about how easily dissenting voices can be silenced in an industry that prides itself on storytelling. As viewers and fans, we're all left with a choice. Believe the chatter that Oprah and Tyler Perry are pulling the strings, or chalk it all up to typical Hollywood drama. Whatever the reality, the story brings important questions to the surface. Should any one person or group have the power to shut down a rising voice for broadcasting the wrong opinions? Should talk show hosts be forced to police every statement to avoid backlash from the wealthy and well-connected? Or is it a simple matter of personal vendettas, grudges going back years, and now controversies just feeding the fire? For now, Shannon Sharpe's platform remains strong, his fan base is loyal, and Club Shay Shay still pulls impressive numbers, but tension simmers beneath the surface, and fans are wondering if Monique's stand might protect Shannon or further paint a target on his back. Maybe he's on a crusade to unmask industry hypocrisy, or maybe she's fueling a rumor cycle that harms more people than it helps. Either way, don't expect the gossip to die down anytime soon. With big personalities like Oprah, Monique, Katt Williams, Tyler Perry, and Shannon Sharpe all circling the same controversy, there's bound to be another twist just around the corner. Keep your eyes on Club Shay Shay. You never know who might show up next, and whether that appearance might push the envelope even further. In an industry where deals are sealed behind closed doors and alliances can shift in a flash, it only takes one bombshell interview to set off shockwaves felt by everyone at the top. So stay tuned and keep asking questions. Hollywood legends might try to control the narrative, but when determined voices refuse to be silenced, the real stories always find a way to come out. Shannon Sharpe might be facing the fight of his life to keep his podcast free from hidden influence. And if the rumors about Oprah's behind-the-scenes maneuvering hold any water, this drama could be far from over.